Good evening. It's about 5:45 out here. Sun is still shining, as you can tell. You're going to have a treat. You're going to come with me on a walk. Nah, I just got back from a couple hours working in the gym, showered up, and I still got energy. And I'm meaning energy that is overflowing, okay? Right way of eating, mindful intention, acting the part until it becomes the reality that you desire to experience in life, okay? You are not subjected to what people define for you as your personality or your characteristics. They often view you in the lens of which they observe you, okay? We work with what we got, right? But I wanted to inquire, how did you start your day? When you woke up to that alarm this morning, was that alarm set for taking a kid to school, maybe getting ready for work? Maybe you didn't have an alarm set today. Maybe it was an off day, right? How did you start your day? What intention did you set for your day? Did you say to yourself, and I'm talking about self-talk, not to your partner, I'm saying to yourself, whether it's under your breath, in your mind, or out loud, great, it's another day, I gotta show up to work, I gotta work so many hours, and for people that really don't appreciate me, etc., 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 right? What mindset do you think that would fall in and attract more of into your life? Do you think it's going to attract positive experiences? Or do you think it's going to be in alignment with the power of your mind and self-talk of more compounded on that because you sent the energy out of you and attracted like energy back to you? So how did your day turn out? Was it how you woke up this morning and said, and you dreaded the day? Or maybe you took some tips from my videos, or surround yourself with like-minded people that uplift you and said, today's a good day. Today's a good day because you woke up. You woke up, which means you have purpose in your life, okay? Purpose for yourself, and yes, because we are physical beings as well as spiritual beings, emotional beings, and mental beings, you also interact with your environment. So you have a body, a corporeal body, that allows you to interact with the third dimensional world in an instantaneous way. Whether it's rendering a value of what you observe, or whether it's direct communication with someone. How'd you set it? Did you say thank you to whatever belief system that you hold for another day of opportunity for my well-being? Remember, you are no good help to someone else if your well-being is imbalanced, okay? You're going to render values, you're going to render judgments, and it's not going to come out as a judgmental statement that you might be familiar with. But when you render your energy to someone else, it is in their court or their playground, whatever you want to use, that they get to observe your interaction with them and the energy that you are supplying towards them and render a value back in the moment. Even if you don't feel it, okay? Everything that we do, everything we experience in life is a reflection of all that we hold within ourselves. Okay? I will never tell you, and a coach should never tell you, a spiritual advisor should never tell you to change your ways before coming for help. Because you're already making a change by reaching out, asking for help, asking for guidance. Okay? The change has already stirred. Your soil has already become cultivated, all right? Turned over. Well, in our soil, we tend to have good value seeds and poor value seeds. And they both grow, okay? The more you nourish like energy out of you, the more like energy comes back to you and nourishes that seed that is in your internal soil, okay? Sometimes we need to uproot. Sometimes we need to move mountains. But the mountain that you feel that you cannot move, no matter how much progress you have made, that mountain may not be meant to move, but rather you face the challenge and rise the summit, elevate the mountain, okay? Yes, I know. I told you to do some work. Yes, I get it. Work is never done. And I'm not talking about your get a paycheck, go work for whatever job, okay? That's a role. That is a role that you fill a position as, and you get compensated for the energy you put into that role, okay? Some people are not compensated in a fair manner. I get it. Other people, you wonder why they still have the job. Worry more. Actually, let's not use worry. Adjust your focus to more about your internal self than you do rendering value to the external world, okay? It will change your life. Don't believe me? Try it. I challenge you to make one small change every single day in alignment with that change to produce a result that you thought could not occur from your own power. I'm not talking about go to somebody else and ask them advice. I'm not talking about go online and reach out to a community and ask their opinion about what you should do in your life, okay? You're going to get that. You're going to get an opinion, okay? Opinions are grains of salt, okay? You're going to get good opinions. You're going to get less favorable opinions because they're based on the belief system of which they hold, okay? And you don't want that energy, all right? You don't want to absorb the energy of other people in a limited mindset of belief that now becomes your belief, and then your reality comes and reinforces it as a living truth. And then you'll say, see, I told you this. Well, yeah, because you hold the belief in you, so your life experiences are going to reflect the belief you hold in you. But we wake up, and often we run into what's called auto mode. We run into the idea that we grow, we work, we pay taxes, we die, right? What if I told you that that was only in a capacity to actually control your power that is limitless? What if I told you that it's easy for you to tap into your own energetic power and reshape the experiences that flow into your life? Now, there will be challenges at the beginning because your ego is used to patternization, used to behaviors, characteristics, and personalities, right? Remember I said we don identities and roles that best suit us in the given time, but sometimes we outlive those identities. And those identities actually cause us to become unwell, imbalanced. They can show up mentally, emotionally, physiologically. It could be even a spiritual crisis, okay? But sometimes when we keep ignoring the knock on our door, and I don't mean a physical door, I'm saying our, hello, hey, you keep saying, I need help, but you're not listening, right? Sometimes there is something that comes in our life provided by the universe, because the universe does not have a carnal mind, so it uses its power intelligently to shake you up, loosen the soil, to clear the seeds that are not good nurturing seeds, okay? In our energetic selves, we often become out of balance or imbalanced, out of alignment, okay? Whichever term that works best for you. And we forget we need to come back into that alignment, okay? That alignment is your unique self. Your unique self came here with a gift to express, expand, grow, and cultivate as an example for others and yourself, okay? We're not meant to travel life alone. If we were, there would be no purpose for anybody else in existence, right? But be careful when you associate the attachment of the corporeal form, because when you get so attached to the corporeal form, you render an idea that puts you into a state of emotional experience known as grievance, loss, sadness, depression. It's suppressing. Rain's falling. Suppressing you into the lower frequencies. That lower frequencies is what keeps you unwell in multiple different areas. Now, you can go to the gym every single day and you can work on your physical form, but if your mental form isn't getting exercised, if your emotional form isn't getting exercised, if your spiritual form is not getting exercised, you still render an imbalance. Holistic means the whole self, okay? Where you put focus and intention to render or cultivate a positive or elevation in a higher frequency to better yourself. No one can come into your life and better you. They can provide examples. They can live their life the best way they can. Through their examples, you can observe them, and you might do something called mimicry, where you mimic their behavior and are trying to expect the same results, but you're not getting the same results. Why? Because you are unique. That is not your energy. That is their energy. And they might be replicating energy from someone else. Okay? Honor yourself. Love on yourself. If you have a defined understanding of what love is, and you're seeking out there for it to come in, you must have that same value of love within yourself, okay? If you have a partiality of love, which a partiality of love is basically surface level. I think this is love, but I don't know. Your body will resonate in harmony with what you define love to be in your life, okay? Honor your body, your corporeal form, what you put into it, what nutrition you eat. Honor your mind, okay? Clarity of mind. Practice mindful thoughts. If I were to render this to someone else and they rendered that to me, how might I respond to that? Okay? You have free will. You do not have to respond to every gift of energy that comes your way. But just as you transmit energy, you absorb, you take in energy, right? So if you're transmitting lower vibrational energy, you're going to draw into your experiences in your lifetime that you are living, more like energy, okay? Well, why did this happen to me? Why did this person do this to me? Just because the person filled a role and gave you an example of a similar energetic pattern, it does not mean that you didn't have a value of that energetic pattern. Life comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes, okay? If you hold a mindset of victimization, you're going to experience life experiences in a victim-like mindset of experiences. If you experience, or if you shift your mindset to a higher conscious level of openness, you will see experiences in life as opportunity or potentialities and challenges of growth for your greater good, okay? For your higher self. Higher, elevate, right? What does that mean? Journaling, practicing gratitude, appreciation, thankfulness, right? Well, I don't have anything to be grateful for. I don't have anything to be thankful for. Thankfulness is not just what you exchange with another person, okay? When you go and order food, you might render a thank you because of a patterned behavior that you saw other people, that's how you respond when you receive something, right? But what if they messed your order up? How fast does your mindset change from a thank you to a condemnation of value of energy? That's the real test. So I am going to challenge you to elevate your thoughts into a higher capacity. Practice that with a discipline and integrity mindset. Meaning, even if no one is around, continue to practice it. Okay? Watch your life transform. And before you realize it, people are going to come up around you and they're going to say something's different about you. The way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you express yourself, the way that you share your compassion, because you have an intimate knowing of how challenging your own unique life experience has been. Okay? That's what compassion is. It's having an understanding that most people are doing what they can with the best that they know at their level of knowing. Okay? Patience, gratitude, compassion, love. They exceed every possible thing because they are in the highest vibrational frequency that you can tap into at any given time. You don't have to have a reason. You don't have to have a why. You don't have to have a, I need something in order to send this out. You can be sitting in your home, in your car, at work, and think of somebody in your life that might be still present in your life, was in your life, moved on to a transition of change of scenery, a different state or whatnot, right? Moved away. And you can think of their name and you can send energy to that person. Even if that person probably rendered a less than favorable experience in your life, when you exercise compassion, it literally breaks up the blockage that you hold within yourself of the limiting belief. Now, a limiting belief is literally that. It's a belief of limitation. I can't do this because. What if I said, you are more than capable of being able to not only do it, but exceed it beyond ego's expectation. The only way you're going to ever experience that is by actually doing the work. I can't do the work for you, but I can give you the tools, I can give you the resources, I can give you the knowledge. But just like you can't change someone else, I can't make the change in you. You have the free will to make a change within yourself, okay? Cultivate a gratitude mindset. Keep a journal. Write down. It doesn't have to be lengthy. If you want to make it lengthy, by all means. Write your younger self. That's a good example, an experience, exercise. It's flowing. Write your younger self a love letter that you wish you had received at that time. And the moment that you're done with it, your younger self receives it. You can say that there is no rationality, there is no logic, there is no reasoning of how that could occur. What if I told you you can drop ego and just do? There's no try. There's no experimenting. You either do or you don't. When you do, you experience newness. When you don't, you experience the same patterns and behaviors that you have been living. Elevate yourself by putting in a discipline of practice for your own well-being in alignment to the self that you desire to experience life as. No one else can bring that to you. It can't be found in a pill. It can't be found by a doctor. It can't be found by a therapist. It can't be found in any rock that you look under, okay? It can only be found within yourself. Trust the process because it will unfold. And the more that you try to compare and contrast what's in my hand now versus what was, you stop the energy from coming. And you return yourself back into old pattern behaviors. Let go. Drop the attachment of expectation. And just remain open to whatever you receive as an experience. Write it down in your journal. Render no value of greater than, less than. But think the experience. That's right. Give gratitude for the experience because everything is done for you, not to you. Okay? I love you guys. Be well. Be well. Be well.